Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Now?
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
Man, I did like such a solid intro.
You did. You can do it again.
Nah.
I can't repeat the things that I just randomly say.
To recap, you said we're all in costumes.
Yeah.
We are.
It's a
All
fun
right.
thing we
It's
do.
Halloween. It's the
It's
greatest.
Halloween. Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Greatest
Steph and
holiday
Jordan.
of the year.
Steph and Jordan are going to go first because they can see each other because they're currently in the same room. All right, everyone's caught up. Steph,
Yeah.
Jordan, go.
That's about it.
You just want to jump into it immediately like that?
Leland desperately wants to do the reveal so we can start piece by piece removing pieces of his costume because he regrets his decisions.
Gotcha.
It's hot. You can take
Really?
your time. It's fine. I'm used to it now.
Okay, well then let's hang out here for a second. Let's marinate in this week's costumes. Other than Leland, does anyone else feel uncomfortable in the costume they're wearing, physically or emotionally?
I feel like I'm gonna make people uncomfortable this week.
Ooh,
I feel like I'm fine.
Steph, would you second that emotion?
I don't know. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think just between you two? Do you think you have a strong costume and could beat Jordan this week?
I don't know how to answer that.
Do you think your costume is better than Jordan's? Don't worry, he'll get to answer after you.
No.
You think Jordan's costume is better?
Yeah.
You think this is
Jordan.
better?
Jordan, do you
Yes.
think your costume is better than Steph's
I think Steph looks better.
this week, or are we compared to last week? Because
Shane's
we'll all
sister-
admit,
That's Cody. I know. I just bumped
Okay.
this up a little bit.
Steph had a rare miss last week.
Yeah.
It's true. She
Which is
really
fine.
did second guess herself.
She said she cried green tears later.
Oh yeah, dude, I did cry.
What?
I had a big ugly girl cry after it. I was like, man, I suck.
Oh, Steph, no.
It's okay.
Listen,
It's fine.
it was a great idea. I love a deep cut. It was adorable.
It was just too complicated, and it just didn't work right.
It didn't work. Listen, when we do this, last week would have been, I guess, maybe our 9th or 10th costume, because we this is our 3rd year doing
Yeah,
this,
the
right?
3rd year. Yeah.
You've got one miss when you have reign supreme almost every other week.
I mean, that's
Because
true.
we just can't
But-
we can't beat Jordan's Demon Slayer. That's top notch.
That one's that's too good.
And you had a miss. We'll be honest again. You weren't going to win last week either. Jordan again came in strong right off the bat with that Powerpuff Girls look and the video. Again, let's all admit to each other, Jordan's cheating.
I know. I'm super cheating. But
Yeah.
that video is doing so well on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Like, mind you,
Nice.
it's a 33-second video, right? On YouTube, it has 9.5 hours of watch time.
Oh wow, that's good.
Wow.
That's crazy to think about.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, people like to watch bite-sized stuff.
Yes.
To be honest,
No.
it's more
Right
it's
now-
easier to consume.
Yeah, right now is the age of the short form video.
Speaking
So
of
mine is
watching
great right
things,
now.
Yeah, we can watch us now.
All right. We'll watch us do our reveal. Since Jordan and Steph already know what each other are wearing and are on the single camera, why don't you two take it from here?
Should I?
You want to lean into it, Steph?
Or I'll just. Sure. I don't know how to.
All right, here we go. Count us down, Steph.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, come on, Discord.
Oh,
See?
Why is-
and y'all
why is
think
this
I'm
one
just fucking
so
crazy.
difficult?
We practiced this Discord just a few seconds ago.
Jordan witnesses the struggle.
You are cursed, aren't you?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It does
sometimes.
feel like that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Anthony, you go. While we figure
We'll give
our
you a
shit
second. Leland, I know you're desperate
okay.
to get this going. Do you want to be the first?
no.
All right, I'll be the first. Fine. You talked about it. You summoned it. Now it happens. The Jersey Devil bitches.
Woo!
What
Wow!
up?
Wow, good job. I love it. Wow, your eyes.
Of the LoRC.
I love that.
Wait, so you decided not to dress up? That's kind of fucked up.
Hey, I've been dressing up every day of my fucking life. It's time to let loose. It's time to chill out. I'm here with my boy Bon Jovi. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. I'm drinking some of these seltzer waters.
The screen looks really good. You did a great
job.
job.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I mean, the screen's
really
dressed up.
Hey, why don't you come over here and eat a dick? Fuck you. Hashtag not my cryptid. You want you come over here and lick these nuts? You're all in for it tonight.
I mean,
I'm ready to fucking go at it.
It
Ain't
looks
nobody
good.
safe.
How long did it take you to put it on your contacts this time?
So fucking long. So fucking long. I cannot do these fucking contacts.
Oh, are you wearing contacts?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
red.
baby.
They're red.
Nah, can't. They just brown to me.
Where'd you get them at?
Forget it. The same ones I get all my cheap ass contacts from, which make me wonder.
Yep,
Steph,
that's the problem.
Steph, because you do contacts a lot.
Yeah.
And I know this accent is not fucking good, but it's not mine. So there. Is there really a difference in buying like cheap contacts to like more expensive contacts? Like the fact that I struggle so fucking much that it takes me 15 minutes on average to get 2 contacts in, and that is usually start with one, doesn't work, go to the other, doesn't work, go back to the first, now I got it in, and then I struggle with the other eye.
I need to like watch you do
What's to
your
watch?
contacts because
What's
I
to
feel
watch?
like you're going about it wrong.
One of my constant fucking problems is that when I'm trying to stick the fucking thing in my eye, it flips backwards and now it's hugging my fingertip.
Then it might not be on bright. If you
How
hold
is it not
it,
on right?
if you hold it on your finger, there's like a certain look it's supposed to look like. If the edges bend outwards, it's inside. Like you have to flip it. It's supposed to look like a little bowl.
Yeah, exactly. I put it on the tip of my finger, and I like just like a little bowl. I put a little lotion in it, whatever, and I fucking try to start wiggling it in my
it's
fucking
not
eyeball.
lotion.
I gotta peel back.
It's called solution. Yeah, that's what you do. You open your eye and then you put it in.
Yes, I peel back the fucking lids, and I'm in there like fucking Jacques Cousteau trying to get to the bottom of fucking eyeball to try and get these things in, and it takes so long. I don't understand why it's such a fucking difficulty.
I feel like I need to help you.
No,
Please.
Go step by step on what
Please.
to do.
I think you do also.
All right,
That's-
are you
that's
guys
a
good
lot.
yet or what?
Go for it, Leland. Come on in.
Well, I want to see Jordan and Steph's faces.
Well, we're gonna.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to see our faces on the stream itself.
It won't work?
That's the only way I could get the camera to go right now, since we're still running OBS.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
So we're
weird.
probably gonna be full screen when this happens, Steph. Just so you know.
That's fine.
Ooh, all right.
I
Big close up.
apologize, everyone.
That's
Big close up.
Here it goes.
Oh, nah, he couldn't bring a sex robot on the plane. That'd have been a great fucking one.
Good.
And-
I can't see when.
Oh no, stream can see us. Stream can see us for sure.
Oh,
How's everybody doing?
what's up?
Go up.
Look at you two.
Let me just fix the camera just a little bit, just a little tweak. Okay, yeah.
Oh, is this a clue? Oh my God! X marks the spot.
Wow.
You're welcome, chat.
Oh, fuck yes.
No, the collar is not painted
Oh
on.
no, it's not painted on. It's a sticky foam paper, so I stuck it on his neck.
Oh, it's not the same as Sam's collar?
No, I made a new one.
Okay.
You know what? I don't even feel like going now.
Why?
Like,
Leland, just know you're not gonna be like me last week and then cry about it. It's okay.
no, my outfit is 100% better than your last week. I just No, apparently you can't play music, and that bummed me out because my whole thing was kind of predicated on playing music. And so...
Can you play it off your phone?
Nope, it cuts out. Anthony, we tried it. He said it sounded pretty shitty. But anyway, so because I'm really was inspired by Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
Are you the Weekend?
No, I came as the weekday.
Wow! It's still great.
That's really good. What are you talking about?
Great, Leland.
That looks great, man.
That's awesome.
Ah, the
love that.
Leland.
I like
I
it a
am
lot.
so uncomfortable.
I
Why
love
is it? Because the
it.
bandages are so tight?
No,
That's
nothing
perfect.
fits. Let's say from here up is great.
Oh, you know what?
Perfect.
Well, why
That's
are
what
you
counts for
bothering
this
from
podcast.
here?
Don't question things.
Why aren't you in like fucking Bermuda shorts or something?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Just in case chat's wondering, I am bottomless too.
Well, good.
Don't look.
Do you also?
I was like,
Because your
lying.
method.
Do you also have electrical tape on your nuts too?
Ooh,
Too
let's
much.
get that NC-17 rating. Stand up.
I have too much tape down there.
Ooh. No, I was inspired by Halloween Horror Nights.
Right on.
So cool.
Leland, it honestly looks good.
It looks really good. You did a great job.
It is rad. I'm into
Yeah.
it. I'm into it.
Do you know how hard it was to find one of these?
No,
Just
because I
a
bought one off of
red,
Amazon.
The red blazer.
No.
Red blazer?
This is from Amazon.
Oh.
Oh,
The last one.
then I bought
You
the
got
one right
lucky.
before that.
Yeah.
Were you going to do the weekend too?
No, I just
Oh.
wanted a red suit, so I bought one like a month ago.
Oh, well, this one's a XXX in Asian girl size, so this might fit you if you want to pay me for it. Yeah.
Too late. I got my red suit. I'm set.
Look, the Asian girl sizes are really hard to fit into.
Wait, why do you have a red suit?
Look at me in the face again and ask me a question. Seriously.
No, but like, are you doing it for something?
For me.
Oh,
He just wants to have a red
Look,
suit.
every man needs to have a suit.
No, I just, the way he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it, I
one.
thought there was something happening that he hadn't mentioned, and I got excited for him. Just to have a red suit. Oh, okay, that's
For
cool.
sex, duh.
Yeah, that's what Beck said.
That's
Yep.
yeah.
Duh.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It be like that sometimes. You haven't seen my FetLife profile?
I don't even know what that means.
That's cool. I don't want to explain it to you.
We will in best friend talk. Should I just put my lips like this because of the video?
Oh, you should have bought some of that like Kim Kardashian lip plumper or something.
No,
Look,
all you have
we
to do is do the not good thing and get a bottle cap and just
Yep.
keep sucking in
Don't
so
do
that
it.
your lips burst.
Don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
good. Thank you, though. I was going to have a frog, but we couldn't find one in time.
Aw.
Frog?
He licks a frog in the video.
And that's
Also,
I-
also
I
in
think
the
that's
house.
all. Yeah.
I actually haven't seen the video.
No, but you saw the in the haunted house. He also licked.
I
The frog.
kind of forgot about any frogs.
Yeah, well, as the many times I've had to watch that walkthrough to rest my weary brain.
To feel like you got it all figured out.
I don't have a fucking clue. That man is a crazy genius, as far as I'm concerned.
It's great.
How it looks most uncomfortable like under your nose.
No, that's actually okay.
Yeah?
Your
It's
nose rest.
the problem was I didn't realize how much hair I had.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Yeah. I also am
see the tape.
acutely aware how fat I am right now because this is just really accentuating the fat. So,
Squeezing it
So
through.
it looks like just your face, but tape on it.
yeah. Scott said I
what'd
look
you
like
use?
Scott said I look like a luchador.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
I see.
What did you use, Leland?
This is bandages.
Just ace bandage.
Yeah, just ace bandages.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay. Okay. Good job. No, you
Not
did
the
a really
adhesive
good
type,
job.
I hope.
The
What?
invisible man
Not,
as a
not the
luchador.
adhesive type, I hope.
Oh no.
No. Literally the normal crop.
That shit does not come off easy. I have ripped skin off, not being prepared and knowing what I was doing with that shit.
Not gonna lie, slightly worried about my nipples.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Well, Jordan, you have two
This
options:
is fake.
slow and
we
painful
used
or quick and
electrical.
painful.
It's not like duct tape.
Oh.
That would be worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Electrical tape will come right off. No big deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
Yeah,
it's
you're
made
fine.
for electrical things.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Nah, you'll be fine. A little soap and water, easy peasy. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Now that we see each other, more or less, how's everyone out there in chat? Are we all in the spooky season? Are we all having, getting our frights up? Is anyone ringing in the season properly? I'm halfway through The Conjuring.
Oh, we did not watch any scary movies yet.
We haven't done anything.
Not yet.
Yeah, no scary movies yet. I know
Corm,
there was
you getting
some
all
online that
decorated?
I was curious about. Oh,
Corm,
here
this-
you go.
Corm, this is your second year in your place, right? I believe
it?
so. I think so. Yeah. I think
Beck just
if
watched
it's
Trick or Treat Scooby.
Yeah.
She says yeah.
so. Like after the first year, because I think you moved maybe sometime recently before. I maybe forget, but have you kind of like taken the year to figure out like the best way to decorate? Because the both of you are fucking creative geniuses.
True.
So I just imagine like every year it's just going to keep getting better.
I don't have a long enough arm.
Are you just trying to take
Yeah.
a picture right now?
Yeah,
What do I press for the picture?
I think you pressed down.
A button.
Okay.
See, Scott, better.
What's better?
No, I have to tilt up a little bit so you see it.
Corm says we keep getting more and more decorations. Yes, slightly
there you
better
go.
every year. Good. I finally put out a couple decorations this last weekend. I got my tombstones. I put some decorations out.
Oh no, you said my name. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, is that what this is like? Is that what it's like? Did you just do me?
Yep.
Oh. You know what? That is funny.
I know.
Guys, I just found out
yeah.
I am funny.
Hey, I'm pretty great. I put I got the tombstones. I got Pumpkinhead out there. I didn't do the cobwebbing because I don't quite know how far I want to go, and I wasn't quite really in the mood to work very hard at it. So, but I'm slowly getting there in the spirit.
We went to go to that.
Scott redeemed his drink.
Scott says drink. Thank you,
Thank you
Scott.
for that, Scott.
Yeah, I was
Everyone
right.
keep hydrated.
I was getting dehydrated over here.
So it's been on Instagram all over the place. Was that it's called Roger's Garden. I don't know why I quoted it. This is what
I
it's
told
called.
you. That's the
Yes,
one I wanted
I,
to go. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I
so
saw your
pretty.
comment.
So pretty.
we drove an hour and something away to the heart of Orange County. Behind the orange curtain, we went to Newport Beach,
Oh.
Yeah.
the land of the whitest Karens I have ever been to. So much white. I mean, the wind down there just smells a PSL. Like it just comes off in waves. Everyone was wearing earth tones and Uggs. It was
Sipping wine.
very upsetting.
No Crocs?
Even the men's.
You didn't see any people wearing Crocs?
Children
Oh,
were wearing Crocs, but mostly it was Uggs. So we went down to look at this
Not at
Halloween Nightmare Before Christmas thing. Very cool. This garden center is like so large. Like it was the biggest like garden
Yeah.
shopping thing for white women to go to and I've ever been to. And we walked around, we looked at a bunch of Halloween shit, and we were behind the worst people.
Oh, no.
And they had Jack Skellington up there,
Yeah.
and you doing selfies during my story?
Yeah. Keep going.
Okay.
By the way, chat. Can you get a screenshot of all of us?
Oh, yeah. I won't,
Can't do it on our end right now.
yeah. It won't show for us. So, someone online.
So anyway, they had a Jack Skellington standing there, and this bitch, her husband's like, oh, is that the Nightmare Before Elm Street guy? And she goes, yes, that's Jack Skellington. Duh. He kills people. And they like walk away. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, and they were just so awful. And we ended up behind them a couple times and we started like tuning them out. But
they got so many things wrong in a row.
Everyone in there was so rich and pretentious. Like, it was very frustrating, but very cool thing to do. Everything was really neat. It was all spooky and stuff.
What was it?
It's like
it was a Nightmare Before Christmas thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain anything. Like, it wasn't a maze, was it?
No. Did you look at my pictures?
There's been a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
I don't.
Also, describe it for the audience.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how it's a nursery, but they did like.
But they They have like they always theme it like
it's
Halloween.
themed.
They go
they
all
have,
out. I think they go all out during Christmas as well. Because I remember last year I wanted
Steph?
to go. Yes.
Christmas is already up. They're definitely going all out.
They have sections, right? They have the Christmas sections. Yeah.
Fucking Home Depot.
I remember I saw someone post that last year, and I had it on my list. And we tried to go, but we just couldn't fit it in the schedule. That's why when I saw your pictures, I was like, oh, you went? I want to go. It looks so pretty.
It was really cool, and I'm glad I went, but I don't ever need to go back to Newport Beach if my life depends on it. I mean, it was just...
That sounds fair.
Well, that's fair.
I mean, every person... And we didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
We watched a video 2 weeks ago where a YouTuber we watched went down there and they had a whole room of like vintage Halloween shit, which is kind of what we wanted to really see, and it was gone. And I asked one of the workers, the only other person wearing a mask was this worker and me and Scott. And I asked her, and I'm like, oh, where's your vintage Halloween section? She goes, well, we didn't have one this year. And she was very dismissive very quickly, and I just wanted to pull up the video and be like, well, this was filmed here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened
So,
to
this room, where's this at, ma'am? But we didn't because I didn't care that much, and everything in there was, like, so expensive. Like,
oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Not a surprise.
It's like going in an at-home.
Yes.
this was... At-homes are cheaper, Steph. Like...
Oh.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, at-homes are like...
cheap?
No,
aren't at-homes...
That home was cheaper than where he
Oh,
went.
okay.
I mean, isn't an at-home just a upper echelon Marshalls?
No.
No.
Because it goes...
Is that the one that's in El Cajon now, where the old Borders is?
I
Yes.
Don't, think so.
Don't know.
Anthony,
I don't know.
or excuse me,
Cajon.
the Jersey Devil down the front. Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck's an at-home?
So at home is a like a home and garden store. Like it's all about
Think Costco size, but like
but it's dedicated
home
to
stuff.
Yes, it's dedicated to like home decorations, some furniture, like
So
stuff
not
like
the
that.
not the home goods.
Yeah, not home goods.
Not a home goods, no.
But think
Okay.
home goods, but like times the size by like 25 Costco size.
It's like home goods is the Marshalls, at home is the Nordstrom.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
know what? I'm going to disagree. I've been in one of these stores. They are not expensive.
Really?
No.
I think they're so
Expensive-
expensive in there.
That scales per person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it was just an upper echelon Walmart. I was really upset in one. So, like,
No. Yeah, I
mean,
remember going
on their
into one
website
time.
right now, all Halloween stuff is 75% off. Nordstroms don't do that. It's like,
Yo, everybody, 75% off at homes?
At home.
At homes?
Yeah.
There is one in Moreno Valley.
There's also an at-home in PQ or Carmel Mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
But like,
anyway, it don't matter. But this place was expensive.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like, I was afraid to touch things. Scott at one point was like, don't touch stuff. It's like,
I mean, we went into a place kind of similar, but it wasn't like themed like that, of course. So on Sunday, me and Jordan went to Liberty Station.
ooh, I
And then
like
we
Liberty
went to the
Station.
public market in Liberty Station. We went 8 different things.
It's great.
And then
Check out Steph's Instagram for pictures of food.
and then we went to they had like a vintage like street fair thing.
It was like an indoor.
No. They had the thing outside.
Oh yes, it was
and then
outside.
What used to be the Lowe's in Point Loma turned into a huge antique store. So I guess like I'm assuming like smaller sellers have a contract to have their stuff in this big antique / sales store.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they have a contract because there were different artists and different stuff in there. It's just that big building was like the holding cell for all the goods, and you just pay for everything up front, if that makes sense. So just think a huge space with you don't interact with the people whose art it is. They just have it on display there, and you can buy it.
It's like an indoor swap meet.
Yeah, so it looks like an indoor swap meet / bazaar. Bazaar?
Bazaar, yeah.
Bazaar. But no one to help you that owns that one thing in there.
I mean, there are just workers wandering around, like, adjusting things. Like,
yeah, but it's not like the artist is there for you to ask what they're...
Why are you selling this broken typewriter?
Yeah.
Sir and or madam?
That was the one thing that was interesting in there. Because they had, like, their vintage stuff, which cool. Like, they had, like, different kinds of, like, antique knives.
Yes.
And a typewriter. And a punch bowl that was rusting. And I was just like, you wouldn't use this for punch. But I don't know what you would use it for.
Kick.
But a lot of that stuff in there, I didn't want to touch. Because I was afraid it would break. It's like, you look at this vase and it's like, why are you $500?
Yeah, yeah.
It's stuff like that.
It was cool, though.
Really interesting.
I enjoyed walking around there.
There was a stand that said antique toys, and there was like a doll that I was going to take a picture of and send to you guys.
No, that's where
But I didn't want the picture on my phone.
Because of the soul that was in the doll.
Yeah, I was afraid to share that. So.
Taking the picture would steal the soul from that doll and just be in Steph's phone.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be a part of that.
Hey, I brought this up the other day during community gaming, and so since we've got a little bit more audience right now, I'd like to kind of survey them. Who thinks Annabelle was a good movie?
Annabelle 2.
First was not good.
The first Annabelle.
No, the first was not good at all.
Two's the good one.
Yeah, I get it, but like they had to go out there and make the first one and be like, oh yeah, we got to make more of these.
The one that
like,
takes place at the orphanage.
It's not that great.
I'm telling you, because you're watching it in a weird way, I don't think you're gathering that everything should be falling into place like it should. Like, you know, things that you should not know yet in this stuff. I'm not saying it makes the movie better, but I do believe it is hurting your viewing of the film.
We have to watch a horror movie
because Annabelle, you didn't know until Annabelle that the doll wasn't the thing.
A child?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like.
Okay. It takes me
I
a
don't know,
second
like,
to like remember.
Because in the order you would have watched Conjuring first, not knowing what it is, but you knew what it was before going into the Conjuring, so it kind of like takes the weight out of that a little bit. Yeah. It's the same with The Nun. Like, you watch The Nun first. Yeah, The Nun is not that great of a movie, but you don't know why she's scary or cool because you didn't watch Conjuring 2 yet.
Yeah.
Like, she only got a movie because she was awesome off Conjuring 2, which is why she's getting a second movie that comes out next year.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean?
I agree. Halfway through the Conjuring movies, I don't think chronologically was the way to go about it. There's no going back now. I'm halfway done.
Oh no, of course, yeah. And I'm not mad. I feel like I love these movies, so I feel it's doing a disservice to you watching them. You know what I mean?
And so like that's why I would love to hear from like everybody out there, like what like. Do you think Annabelle was a good movie? In which it sounds like you don't. You admit Annabelle could have been good, could have been better, but isn't as bad as maybe I think it is. But changing the entire like setting midway through the movie, I think like is a weird change up. And I never Like they start the house, and they do like the first like 30-40 minutes in the house.
Yeah, but that's explaining where the demon comes from is in the house.
No.
But then going to the apartment complex.
Without watching Annabelle 2 yet, where they fix that. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like...
Because in Annabelle 1, we're just going off of... If you watch Annabelle 1, this is how it happens. You have a house with this woman and her husband. They're having a good time, whatever. Sometime in the middle of the night, a robber and his girlfriend break into the house.
First 5 minutes.
Yeah. They break into the house, and the woman robber dies holding the doll. So you think, oh, so that's the origin. No, that's not the origin.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And then
You thought it was going to be some
time
Chucky
skip.
shit.
Yeah, then time skip, and then now you're in an apartment building. Stuff goes down around the doll, everything.
You don't time skip. You don't time skip. You skip like 6 months or something, and then you're still in the house. And then this shit is so fucking weird. Like,
it's been so long,
I think the doll is fucked up. Like, they have one major kind of scare scene, and then the wife and mother, she's like, no, fuck this place, I'm getting out of here. And then they go into the city, and they like live in the apartment complex where everything continues. Yeah. And the shift from like suburban housing to like city living is a weird change up, because now I got like 40 minutes in, and I got a whole set of new fucking characters I gotta like kind of get accustomed to.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the knocking on the wall, and then someone knocks back, and then you realize they weren't home at all, and they were actually gone on for the weekend?
Annabelle Shippuden.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
No, I don't know what that. No, for me, like I know that Annabelle 1 is arguably not a good movie. I know that.
Yeah.
But it has Alfred. It has Alfred Witter in it, and I'll watch her read a phone book, so I don't care. But I legitimately like Annabelle as a character, so I'll watch that sit there. But also, when the doll picks up and that shot where the demon is holding it, and it's just seeing a little bit through the crack in the window light.
Yeah.
You know me, Anthony. I hit people and ran out the theater. So like, so I enjoy all of them on a level. I have clearly there's a degree of what are the bad ones at the bottom, and the fun favorites.
Where you're at then.
Yeah.
I can't say I hated any of them, or that I really strongly disliked them or didn't have fun, because I just freak out with a lot of scary movies in general. So that adrenaline rush of freaking out and that experience is just something that stays with me. And I apply that to the movies.
Yeah.
So,
like the second one, Creation, which I watched second. I watched The Nun, I watched Creation, I watched Annabelle. Creation was fucking good.
Yeah,
like
that's legitimately a good movie. Yeah. On top of,
filmed great.
I still have trouble certain scenes in that movie.
Yeah,
the sound design in that movie was absolutely amazing. With the footsteps running around, especially if you have good surround sound. Oh, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's the movie that Scott likes to bring up in front of people that I had to pause and take a couple laps. Like, because I was like, nope, I gotta walk. I can't. It was like...
Being secluded out there, I think they did do a good job of kind of like building. Again, this might be just watching it out of order. It feels like they're kind of making some shit up as they go. Once they be like, oh, well, this character's going to get a movie, so we got to kind of flesh out what's going on. We painted a very broad myth in Conjuring, and now we got to, like, figure some shit out.
Sure.
Like, and like I said, I'm completely agreeing this wasn't the way to do it, but the damage is done.
Have you watched The Conjuring 2 yet?
No, not yet. I've got.
Oof, that's the other one where you're just like.
That one's still. Yeah.
No.
I think I got Annabelle Homecoming next, and then I think I got Conjuring 2, or maybe Conjuring 2, and then like La Llorona, and then Take Me Home Tonight, or whatever the last one is.
Devil Made Me Do It.
Devil Made Me Do It.
La Llorona is.
Yes, you did. I still haven't seen La Llorona.
That's probably my low one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still an
Ooh,
enjoyable
lower than Nun?
time, but
I enjoy The Nun because I like The Nun. I don't care. The Nun could just walk for 30 minutes through the places and look at me weird, and I'd be like, best movie ever made. Because I think she is a frightening visual, but I also grew up Catholic and went to Catholic school, so maybe I have some unwritten issues there. But like, La Llorona has one of the greatest lines, which we've talked about before, is that she was the most beautiful woman in that part of Mexico, which is an amazing line in a movie about a person. It's so insultive. You're just like, damn.
Real backhanded compliment.
Yeah, you're like, well, no wonder she went nuts. It was like,
just the folklore of La Llorona, like that,
Yes.
always freaked me out. Like,
it's
much.
scary.
the story was what? Just a
Sure.
Too Conjuring, Too Furious. That should be the fourth one.
A woman gives birth to 2 children. The father takes them and drowns them in the lake. She goes insane, becomes a ghost, and starts killing people, and then drowning people like her children were drowned.
Yeah, I had an old
She has
roommate that literally
glowing orange eyes.
Doesn't she usually drown her own children in the mythology?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, she
Yeah. Like
lost her mind,
she's
drowned her children. Then
forlorn
she's like, "I'll
because
drown
her
all the
husband
children
doesn't love
now."
her.
I mean, the thing at the Universal maze, which I love the voiceover that gives the story, and her line in the she's like, "This man did not love me, so I kill my children."
Oh my god!
Just matter of factly puts it. You're like, all right, that's a big jump.
The next
I see it.
Way to go
reasonable
about
step
that.
to take.
That escalated very quickly, La Llorona. I feel that maybe we should talk about something before you kill your kids.
I mean, talk to anybody about anything, maybe.
All right, but no one wants to talk to her because she's not the most prettiest woman in that part of Mexico, apparently.
Not anymore.
No.
Nope.
But I like, as said, I like them all to an extent because I just like that universe and franchise. We
Conjuring's
watched
still great. Conjuring's still great.
upper
this-
echelon of horror
We
film.
still need to
It's
do
like the fourth
LRC movie
time
nights, by
I've
the way.
watched it.
Yeah, I still want movie nights.
We watched Sinister.
Sinister's good.
That the first one
You know-
still messes me up too.
Everyone kept telling us it's the scariest movie you'll ever see. It was scary.
I wouldn't say
I
that,
jumped a lot. Sound design was great. The movie had no third act and just ends so quickly. It was like, well, that's not scary. All right.
Sinister and Insidious, I keep kind of like blurring the two of them together because I think similarities in what's going on, and they both came out around the same time.
Fair.
They came out
Yeah, I
around
think
the
a lot of
same time,
people
but they're not
actually have
similar.
Are they not?
That mix
All
up
right,
too.
maybe that's all. Maybe I just saw them too close to each
Insidious
other.
is good. You should watch those.
I think Insidious, and then I think Tiptoe through the window.
That's
Yes.
Insidious, yeah.
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 And then Sinister is with
Through
Bagool.
the window.
Yeah,
through
Bob
the
Gould.
window, through
Yeah,
the
in the movie, Anthony, the demon likes to listen to Tiny Tim on a record player. Yeah, it's upsetting.
Hey, you jam's your jam.
So, you know.
It's scary.
I mean, I can listen to Wanted just all day, every day, nonstop, on loop.
That's how I get you to come to my house. I just
Yeah. Yeah, you let me know. On a steel horse I ride, and I go up the 5, and I ride up.
I just open a window and I just blare it out the window, and I have and beer and pizza, and the scent just it's like a cartoon. You sniff it and you fly up the fire.
My Jovi senses tingle, and I know.
It's the music of his people.
He knows. You say it 3 times in the mirror. Yes, say Bon Jovi 3 times in the mirror in the dark, and the Jersey Devil will show up right behind you with bad intent and poor reputation.
This tape's making my nipples itchy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because you got tape on them.
Yeah.
Amateur.
Lord.
Listen, there's Anthony, there's Spooky, and then there's the Jersey Devil. That's what I decided today.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Jersey Devil's new. He should be in the middle.
Well, we're talking on a different scale.
So, no, I have to ask, Jordan,
Yes.
why?
Because luggage
not?
space is limited.
Luggage space limited?
Yes. Yes. Very much so. This was my idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I mean, you're the one there taking the swing.
But is there
Steph,
a practice?
Steph,
yeah.
how do you feel about to be a lesbian now?
It feels great.
Good.
Good.
We support you 100%.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks.
I'm very happy you're no longer just a sexless nerd.
Oh.
Just like Madonna coming out of the closet, apparently.
Yeah,
pass.
I wasn't surprised,
No one give a fuck.
and I also didn't care.
Guys, the signs were there. Remember, she kissed Britney and Christina in the same night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's been fucking men and women since the 80s. I don't think it was a big stretch. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of feel like just admit to yourself that you're bisexual or you're pan, or like clearly I think it's at least evident from your history that you find at least the two genders attractive, if not all, the entire spectrum. To say like, oh no, just chicks now for me, that seems performative or fake in some way. Like I just assumed without you saying anything that you were bisexual, at least.
Did you watch the video?
Oh, fuck no. I don't give a fucking shit.
Okay. What I found more upsetting was the bad dye job on her pink hair. That's what I found I was like, you're a millionaire. Did you do this at home? Like,
Hey, that's how you stay a millionaire.
Jordan, you look complex. Everything okay?
No, because I haven't seen the video either, so the fact that she has pink hair just makes it sound like it's more performative than anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, look, I'm glad she's living her truth. That's
Sure.
fantastic. All those things. But she came out with the video saying that she is now a lesbian, or I don't.
Oh no, it's even dumber. She had underwear in her hand, and she goes, "If I miss the hamper, I'm a lesbian." And she throws the underwear, and it misses the hamper, and she goes, and she walks away.
It says, if I miss, I'm gay. And then
Yeah.
she missed, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, no, my question is, where's her goddamn eyebrows?
There's a lot of questions other than the
they're
gay
gone.
thing. Yes.
Your fucking sexuality is not so trivial to just be like, I missed the fucking hamper. I guess I'm gay now. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Holy shit, I hate this more and more as I hear it.
Because she set up the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Or one of her 19 kids did.
no, actually, no. There's three separate camera angles.
Yeah, like people also said the video has left many fans confused, some questioning whether Madonna was just jumping on the trend for fun or was serious about coming
and that's
out.
the thing. It just seems
It
so
doesn't seem.
performative.
It doesn't seem
Like,
genuine.
you know what
No.
would be the easiest way for Madonna to come out as gay? Just be gay.
Not like, hey,
She has been for 30 years.
Just like if you just see, oh, Madonna spotted out with alleged girlfriend, Cara Delevingne, something just cool. Like, do it like that, or like
Don't make it a
why-
fucking
why-
production.
Exactly. That's my thing. Like, why is it a production?
Yeah.
Leland,
Well, I
that
mean,
suit
just like
looks really good
Everything
on
is
you.
with her, though.
Now,
I mean,
now,
everything is.
now it
Expose
looks
your
like
face.
it looks like you're about to
Sing for us.
Yes, yeah, actually.
I mean, just
Or
like
tell
her
us
movies.
the price of something.
I mean,
Sell
just
us
like
a
her movies.
car?
The video was
One of
badly
the two.
directed. I mean, just like.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do that. It was cutting off the circulation in my
totally,
ears.
no,
totally
you're
fine. Totally
Now,
fine. I
now
really
you
wanna
just
put on a shirt
dressed
'cause
as
I'm
a
cold.
suave motherfucker.
Oh, I'll do that thing in the 90s that we used to do.
Used
where we
to?
put.
Now,
Well, some of us have evolved to a new
now
costume.
you look like an extra in Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. Pull the tie down a little bit. Give a little
it's-
taste of
it's-
the goods.
There are no goods.
Yeah, there are.
Either that, or you're a producer in.
Ooh, like like a casting couch situation? Like I look sleazy? Yeah, Anthony.
Like,
Anthony, you want to make it big in this industry?
I'll do whatever it takes to get 50.
What is that movie? It's like about the porn industry, like
Boogie Nights?
Boogie Nights. Yes, you look like someone from Boogie Nights, like a producer in Boogie Nights.
Thank you. Oh, Stephanie.
You said my full name. Excuse me, shit got serious.
Saturday Night Beaver. Yes.
Oh my god. Lord.
So
Sleazeland.
Sleazeland.
New Instagram.
No, I can't do anymore.
So, you've reached your max amount for this email.
Rename one of the old ones.
Leisure Suit
No.
Leland.
Rename one of the old ones.
Ooh, speaking of,
What do you have?
I bought myself a birthday gift today.
He just pulls out a dildo, just like
Yep, glass.
Oh.
Papa, don't go skimpy. It's a pineapple dildo. Yep.
Glass pineapple dildo.
Yeah, it's ribbed in all the areas you expect it to be.
and some that you're not expecting it to be.
So this was my big birthday purchase. I bought a decanter today.
Oh.
Like one of them Greek things?
It's an Elvira
Wow.
coffin
Oh my
decanter.
God, that's awesome.
Oh, no, I'm jealous.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
Oh,
Her face
shit.
is a little fucked up, but it's okay.
Yeah, but
So-
it's fine. We get the silhouette.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
cool. That's pretty rad.
Right.
Yeah,
on.
like I can even fill it with
Oh,
something.
the
to drink if I
sound!
wanted to.
Oh, that
Oh,
was a
I
good
loved that.
sound.
That sounded
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, over the weekend
Oh,
I was telling myself,
shit.
like, eventually I know I'm going to get a decanter for...
Yeah, because they had a bunch at that
Yeah.
antique store. We were just kind of
Yeah,
staring.
alcoholism.
But yeah, no, that'd be
That's-
cool.
There's a skull decanter I think you would like, Anthony.
Oh yeah, there was one. You pointed it out.
Yeah.
You said, "Wouldn't Anthony get something like this?" I was like, "I can see it."
I'm not
Speaking of
against-
picture of it.
antique stores, after we were done with the Newport Beat Karens, while we were in Orange County, because we're there, might as well see the sights. We found a thing that I think every one of you guys would enjoy called the Orange Circle, and it's like a literal circle, like a roundabout, and there are antique stores all in it, like full of just
Oh, that's
tons and tons of vintage clothing, shit, all sorts of stuff you didn't think you needed but you wanted.
Hold on.
Which to the point where it got to be a little late and we wanted to get beat traffic home. So like we actually didn't go in the last like 3. Like we walked into one and we were like 5 minutes. We walked in and it was so large. It was like, nope, we might as well just walk out because there's this. They're like Costco size
antique stores.
antique stores with,
yeah.
and they were all decorated for Halloween. And it was almost kind of like find the pumpkin in each little area. It was cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Right on.
Yeah, I think even I'm like, oh, everyone would have a good time with this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, one time we went to this, like, I think it was like Festival of Lights in Riverside.
Yes.
And me, Jordan, and my other roommate, we ended up walking into like this 3-floored antique store.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And we just kept finding things after things. Like there was like a bar stool chair that was just like the top part was a chair and then the bottom was like legs of
Yeah.
like someone in like fishnet leggings and heels, and I was like, what the fuck? It was just
we
a
walked-
lot of cool
we-
things. I like
we
them.
walked into this one furniture store. I mean, we walked in on a whim. Like, I was like, I don't really think there's going to be anything in there for us.
Yeah.
And we walked in, and we went upstairs, and it was all mid-century modern Hawaiian furniture. And I fucking was pissed because I was like, I can't afford this.
Yeah,
But I
it
don't
looks
want to
cool.
afford this. I was like, that is a $695 vintage 1950s what do you end table
Oh,
with a bar that pulls out. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's
I want
cool.
that.
Yeah.
But I can't justify giving this old man in Newport Beach $700 today.
Yeah.
Fuck him. You don't need that money.
It's
What?
like
That is a pretty penny.
they had like bamboo everything. I was like, I've died and gone to a little bit of a heaven here. Who knew that if I was to go back and talk to my younger self and be like, hey, you know what you're going to be really into in your 40s? Furniture. Oh, slap the dick out my mouth. Like, that's just not right.
You really caught yourself at an inconvenient time.
Yeah. Oh.
What? Hey, you said it. Oh, now the coat comes off?
Jesus Christ. I got to return it, okay? I don't want sweat stains in it. It's also fucking hot as bills.
Hey, is it 2-button or 1?
1.
Okay. I know exactly what jacket you were looking at. I got the 2.
Yeah, I have. Look, that's the second one. The first one I had to return because I couldn't even get it on my shoulders.
Oh.
Ooh, you know,
You
since
didn't
we're talking about,
measure it out?
yeah.
Anthony, they don't make sizes for me, okay?
Yeah, but they had the sizing chart.
Yeah, I didn't care. It was for Halloween for a podcast. I was desperate.
That's on you. That's on you.
Oh, you guys better watch out though. I got my suit for the wedding. Oh, it looks great.
Looking sharp?
Are you coming as something next week in a suit?
No.
Oh, you know what? Valid. Wait, hold up.
So Steph just called him out. No, he's
Wait.
not.
Are you two doing like fucking co-op costumes for the rest of the month?
What?
No.
You're doing couples costumes the rest of the month? Oh yeah, that's a yes. Look at his face.
What's going on?
This fucking guy trying to cheat the system, piggybacking on the fucking ringer for costumes, so he can kind of get his fucking name asterisk into the fucking Hall of Fame here.
Suckers!
I mean,
I figured it out. That's how you get in.
Are you saying
ride
they
the coattails of the actual good one?
Did they win tonight again?
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of for the
I
audience
think
to determine.
I mean, you got my vote, Leland.
Yeah, I really like yours.
I really liked the idea of where you went with that because I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yes. Yes.
So it was great.
If I had the music, it would have been better.
I know.
Dun,
It's
dun,
okay.
dun, 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 dun,
I was gonna
dun,
come in
dun,
dancing like you know.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Good song.
Trying to help you out. Like, all I've got is fucking like timing on my side. Otherwise, I owned most of this. In fact, the one thing that I did buy this week for this costume didn't fucking work. No, I own this shirt. I've had.
You
this shirt
had
for
that
years.
shirt?
Yes.
Why?
Long story, kind of sad. Not going to get into it.
Oh,
But
Sadcast. It's been a couple years.
I haven't. No, I'm not going to fucking bring it up.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I've had this shirt for a long time. These horns we've all seen. These are the horns I've had for a while. The contacts I bought weeks ago when I bought. They had a deal for 3 sets of contacts, so I bought 3 sets of contacts.
Did you see how it does that?
It was actually Jackie out there in chat. She was messaging me. She's like, "You're gonna do the Jersey Devil now, right? Like Jersey Devil won the tournament." I'm like, oh no, like I got a plan. I've already got my next 3 costumes already figured out. If I thought about it and had like an inspiration, maybe I would. Okay, you know what? I do have the horns. I got that Jersey shirt. It would be pretty cheap. I guess I wouldn't have to buy anything because I haven't bought my next 2 costumes yet, or I haven't bought my last. Well, I haven't bought all my costumes yet.
Yeah.
So, like it as I was talking, as I was texting it all out, I'm like, "Fuck, okay, yeah, I could do this and save myself some money." And I felt the relevancy was fun enough to make it worth it. So, so yeah, no, that's why we have the Jersey Devil this week.
Yeah.
So I had to decide. Next week is already purchased. It's my last week I haven't purchased yet. So it's down to 2 costumes, and I didn't know exactly which one of the babies was going to go down in the sink.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it a little bit before we got on the podcast.
Yeah. What do you mean by babies going down in the
Is
sink?
that a Jersey term?
No, like wash the baby or the
throw the baby out with the bathwater?
Yeah, baby with the bathwater.
I don't know.
Okay. But you said wash the baby down the sink.
I don't like how
Are you
this
gonna-
wig is working right now.
You
It's
gonna fucking
bothering
come at
me.
me with my idioms?
Well, one of them sounds bad.
Also, Pinky fan, David S. Pumpkins, solid
Oh.
costume. I feel like
Oh,
Leland
man.
would kill a David S. Pumpkins costume.
Yeah, I can see it.
Nah, I'm good.
I can see it.
All right, good, because I plan on buying one.
I'd rather be the skeletons.
Yes. Oh, dude, Anthony's
who's
just
gonna
David S.
be-
Pumpkins. We're all skeletons.
Yes.
Yes, that's how we're doing knots this year. Everyone who's coming has got to be a skeleton.
Because I like the part of it.
Yeah.
That's all he says.
And the skeletons, part of it.
It's,
I love it.
So I had the two costumes that I hadn't bought yet that I had planned for, but hadn't quite determined which one I was really wasn't gonna go with. So after some discussion with committee, the one that I hadn't figured out how I wanted to do is the one that's going to essentially wait for another time. I was gonna do Beetlejuice, but I wanted to do like a gothic Beetlejuice.
So
Like-
you invert the stripes?
they're now black on white versus the white on black.
Listen, I was thinking about it for a long time. I was trying to figure out like how do you do like gothic Beetlejuice, because Beetlejuice I feel is innately kind of a punk look, and Beck like 2 years ago or last year I forget. Beck had a great fucking punk look to Beetlejuice, so I didn't want to step on that. I didn't want to recreate it in any way. I wanted to very much do like in the way I like to do my goth look in kind of a Victorian Beetlejuice.
A little filigree.
Yeah, but I hadn't figured out how to do it while still being Beetlejuice.
I mean, the red outfit he wears at the end is kind of gothic if you just added a bunch of extra shit to it.
Yeah.
And if I was gonna do like a pulled from the movie look, that's the one. The wedding red kind of velvet looking suit. But I wanted to kind of, if I was gonna do it, I wanted to put my spin on it, and I never quite figured it out. So the other one, I do know what I'm doing. So that's the one that is going to happen. Beetlejuice was going to happen this year, but isn't anymore.
You're
Maybe
Lydia.
in the future. Oh, you got the Lydia poncho?
Yo, the poncho was so good in the animated show.
It's so fucking iconic.
Yeah. It's just a solid red poncho with spider webs.
It's a real good look.
Look, we all know if we were to all come as Beetlejuice people, that Steph, you could totally rock Delia's hair with the spirals on the side. We'll do that for you.
Oh!
Yeah.
And I get relegated to the Othel role because of size, which is sad, but he has some of the greatest lines, so I'm okay with it.
It's also like low-key my favorite character in the movie.
He is so good in that movie.
Yeah.
I just
Like-
rewatched it 2 weeks ago.
It's been
He
a long
has-
time. I'll rewatch. It's been a while.
One of the greatest lines is when he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is she? Oh, don't mind her. She's still upset someone dropped a house on her sister."
Oh,
For
yeah, I
years,
remember
I
that
didn't fucking
phrase,
get that. When I finally got that joke, I was like, "That is a solid burn that I'm going to keep in the back pocket."
Between my Conjuring watches and I watched the new Hellraiser, I got opinions. I've been
Ooh.
doing like the other end of Halloween and been watching like more like family kid friendly. I've gone through like all the old Looney Tunes.
You mean whimsical things?
Yeah, like the whimsical Halloween. I
Added
watched
some
Hocus
whimsy.
Pocus 2, have opinions. Like I've gone through and I'm kind of like riding both edges of the spectrum.
Oh, speaking of whimsy, we'll get back to your Hellraiser. I want to hear all your thoughts.
Okay.
Jordan, Steph, I love you two so much it hurts when we're not together, but we watched Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge.
You did.
That
It's like a trap or something.
it is. It
You were
was
supposed to
so.
save it.
It was so painful.
You're supposed to save it for D's nuts.
So
Yeah.
fucking painful.
Yeah. It is.
To the point it took us 2 days to get through it. It's
No.
like I was sitting there just like more. I was like, why did we do this?
Honestly.
And here's the
why?
shitty part, because I gotta know how the story ends. I'll watch part 3.
Ooh, boy. Halloween Town High?
I'm like, I'll do it.
I got to the third.
No one did.
I think I stopped at Calabar's Revenge.
Most of the actors didn't make it to the third one.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. I looked it up. Look, I sat through all 4 Descendants movies. I'll sit through these.
Are you going to watch Under Wraps 2?
No, I'm not. Look, I'm stopping with the Halloween Towns. I can't go forward
Wow.
anymore. It was so bad.
No, DCOM
Like,
movies are not good.
But honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, but for you guys having this wax poetic love for it, and like Miami also talks about these, like they're this great thing.
Not Calabar's
to watch
Revenge.
them, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Halloween Town, the first one, I did enjoy. It was ridiculous, but I did enjoy
The taxi driver's a skeleton.
Yes.
Awful, just awful.
Also, children's movies.
Even as a
Yes,
kid, I
that
think I would have
too.
lit a cigarette and been like, what is this?
Movies for children.
Yeah.
Probably directed by children. Also written by.
Yeah. That too.
All right, Anthony, I had a customer come in over the weekend and tell me that the Hellraiser movie is so good, and that he went to Beyond Fest over the weekend, which was like a 8 to 10 day horror festival in LA. He went every night and he watched the Hellraiser movie, and Clive Barker came out himself and said that this chick's portrayal of Pinhead is on par the most beautiful portrayal of one of his characters that he's ever written in existence. And she cried, and then he cried. So your reaction lets me know, movie not good? Because the trailer looked bad.
I've never seen the original, so I have nothing to base it on. So I don't know what my reaction will be when I watch this new one.
I don't know.
never
Should
seen the
Steph
bike
see the original?
Honestly, no. All right, here's my opinion on Hellraiser in general. Hellraiser 1 and 2 are the best Hellraisers.
Okay.
1 is real fucking boring, and the second one is also kind of boring.
They're boring.
Okay.
Then the whole franchise is starts jumping the shark like Leprechaun did. Leprechaun just kept doing
Do
weird.
they go to the hood?
They go to space.
Hellraiser goes to space.
What?
Hellraiser
Just
goes
like
back in
Jason.
time. Yeah.
But Leprechaun went to space too.
Also true.
Before he went back to the hood, he went to space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing the cover
T.O.O.
that he went to
Yeah,
the hood,
T.O.O.
and I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, well, he went to the hood, and then he couldn't take the hood, so he went to space in the future, and then came back to the hood in the past.
Realized
he
his
leveled
hood-
up in space
That's
and came
where
back
his
to the
heart
hood.
is.
He was like, I
ready
gotta
for it.
go say hi to Snoop Dogg again. I'm gonna go back to the hood.
In
Snoop Dogg,
space is when he
involved?
found out his heart was in the hood the whole time. All right, so yeah, Hellraiser is like Steph. Have you heard of Phantasm?
No.
So Phantasm is this long-running horror franchise that horror people know, but is also really fucking boring. I could not get through the first movie.
It's boring.
No.
Let me know if I should maybe skip it and go ahead and maybe read a wiki. Maybe it suddenly gets better. I have a hard time understanding why it lasts as long as it is. So consider that your basement of
Okay.
well-known franchises with several follow-up movies. Hellraiser is just above that. Hellraiser has kind of the one gimmick that people show up for, and that is horny bondage, S&M torture shit.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't know what to expect from
Expect that.
Hellraiser.
Expect
I
a
just
lot of
thought
that.
maybe somebody's raising hell.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's not even really. I mean, I can't remember. I think I've seen most of them. I did Hellraiser. I tried to do Hellraiser a couple years ago as my October franchise, but I had already done Jason, so I wasn't mad when I only got through the first two. But I don't think they're ever trying to raise hell. I think they're just trying to fuck people's lives up, and that's all they need. That's all that That's the whole point.
That's
Well,
what
I mean,
Satan
but the box takes them to hell.
It does, but it's not like they're trying to bring hell on Earth.
But isn't that the plot of one of them?
It might be. That's what I'm saying.
I want to say 3, maybe.
It might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't know.
bad. Like, I don't think they're good.
They're not. They've got the singular gimmick that like makes them interesting or maybe attractive to some people. As far as like, oh, I want to see like what kind of fucked up shit, because the Cenobites are iconic. The Cenobites, absolutely iconic looking figures of fiction of horror, hands down.
They should have that at Cinnabon. Cinnabites.
Just like a Cinnabon with like hooks and like the middle splayed outwards.
Bite-sized pieces.
One that's just covered in nails.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Hellraiser movies by Clive Barker, who, Steph, you might not know, is kind of a weird fucking guy. To put it like very simply. Once you learn more about Clive Barker, you realize, oh, Hellraiser was kind of like his personal sketchbook of porn.
Is that the is this Clive person?
No, you're looking at the new one right now.
Okay. Oh, look, it has that chick.
Yeah, Odessa Asian's in it. Yeah.
I understand what he's saying when he's talking about like, oh, like in this new revival, or I guess it could be a sequel if it wanted to. I really don't know what it's supposed to be. And saying that like this new girl, I don't know her name, who is like the new Pinhead.
Oh, Hellraiser.
Being a fantastic like iteration of her. Yeah. She does a great fucking job. She looks fucking fantastic. The Cenobites in general are pretty good. I think they could have gone a little farther. I would have expected a little farther, considering like the time gap. We've evolved as a society. We kind of have elevated.
Do they still have that one chick with the ring?
No, everybody. There's no reoccurring Cenobites.
Oh, I always liked her.
There are some that are kind of, I think, maybe a little inspired by the previous Cenobites.
But is she Pinhead's daughter?
There's no one-on-one. No, it's not explained. There is no correlation between one to the other. So it could be a reboot.
It's a movie, not a show, right?
It is a movie.
The new one.
I thought it was a fucking show.
Yeah, I thought it was a show.
Hellraiser was going to be a show.
That's why I was confused, because I think I saw it was like an hour or something, and I thought it was going to be a series.
I thought it was like a long ass like pilot.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's on Hulu. I thought maybe that's why I thought that. Like Hulu's got movies, but I don't know.
I don't know. I see what you mean, because I thought it was going to be a series. I didn't know it was just like a one and done movie. Yeah,
it's just the one. So watching the new Hellraiser with the previous Hellraisers, only a couple years behind me. There are some inspirations that the new one takes, but ultimately I found it kind of bland. I'm
curious what my reaction will be.
Not really going for it, not being spicy in its own particular way.
Yeah.
It comes down to the new Hellraiser. It's just not horny.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
Do you think that doesn't play now?
I think it could. Especially when you're talking about the smaller scale of being like streaming, you could do weird shit. Like you can do like more specific targeted genre like fiction. And not to say that like everyone's got to be sexually attracted to like torture porn. That's not what it is. Hellraiser is doing its shit, but like you can also see the characters, like specifically the Cenobites. They're kind of horny for it. You do have your like mid character who's not a Cenobite but is also kind of horny for it, and it's not really. They're not really going for it. It feels a tamer version of Hellraiser altogether, which just makes it a movie with a MacGuffin and like some creepy kind of like weird looking goth kids outside. And that's kind of like how I see this, the new Hellraiser. It was altogether kind of disappointing that it didn't push boundaries like the original Hellraiser did.
Yeah, so for the original Hellraiser, were people just getting horny watching that?
No, like
that's what I'm confused about. What
several characters come off as being horny for what's happening. No one is like, "Ooh, I'm gonna jerk it off to what's happening."
Okay, I was like, "What is this?"
I'm sure people have though.
People have, audiences have, but I'm talking about the characters. The characters in the movie, there are some characters that observe what's happening, and it is not explicit. It is subtle, but it is noticed that it just seems like, yeah, this is giving me like some real sick pleasure that I don't get in the new Hellraiser version.
It's just random scenes of people just like biting their lower lip.
Yes, a little more Kristen Stewart and a little less Robert Pattinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I keep hearing. I just hear Cinnabite, and I really want some Cinnabon.
Yeah,
now.
cinnamon rolls.
When was the last time anybody here had a Cinnabon?
I got a coupon today.
Oh, a
for
Cinnabon or a Cinnabite?
No, a Cinnabon.
I've been wanting to get one recently.
We were going to when we were at the mall because
true.
T-Mobile gave me a free,
place to
iced
get
coffee, and I was just like, "Where's the nearest Cinnabon?"
Airports.
I didn't know where the nearest Cinnabon was.
There's not one in the Burbank Mall. It went away. The only place to get is at City Walk at Universal Studios.
The last time I had Cinnabon, I had it at Parkway Plaza.
Yeah.
It's got to be a fucking decade since I've had a Cinnabon, and I do think about it like reoccurringly.
I mean, that's okay, Anthony. It hasn't passed yet. It's still with you in there. I mean, those things don't move quickly.
But it's a thing I never really want to like put the fucking effort into.
Oh, why would you?
Because I kind of want one still.
Anyway. I'm just saying.
Listen,
honestly,
if someone...
I'm a pecan bon person.
Oh,
I like pecan bons. Fine, more for me.
Yeah. All for you. Fuck
all
fucking
for you.
Haters.
No, we're just
men
with
Jordan can't have any of this. He can't have eggs.
We're men with taste on this side. If someone brought me a Cinnabon, though, I would fucking destroy it.
Yo,
like a pecan bun?
No. We just talked about this, Steph.
So you wouldn't eat it,
even
if I got a pecan bun, you wouldn't eat it?
I would flick every fucking pecan off of that thing.
So good, they're candy.
I wouldn't eat a single one.
Candied pecans.
Fuck it. Ain't no such thing as a candy pecan.
So much. It's not even that.
You just got desperate pecans trying to get eaten.
Thanks, Corn. Pecan buns are they're
Corn's on the pecan train.
Woo!
You fucking pecan.
More nuts for us. Right?
Oh,
pecans are
Beck.
nuts, right? Yes.
Beck.
All right, you ready for the question?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll into the question for the week. From the list of ridiculousness.
This is going to be a hot topic.
Oh, okay. We got
this. I feel this might take us to the end. I could be wrong, and we have another one. We can just ask for another question. All right.
Okay.
Steph?
Yes.
This is going to be a very important question to you specifically.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. Now, don't say anything until I read the whole question, because it's a two-part question.
Okay.
You can only have one kind of chip, type and flavor, for the rest of your life. What do you choose? You may have an option of a dip with a plain chip only, but only one dip is allowed. So if you pick, say, example, tortilla chips, you may have a dip. But if you choose like a Lay's sour cream and onion chip, no dip.
Like that's just your chip. Okay.
That's your chip.
Oh,
I already know what my chip is.
Yeah, Jordan, your hand went up very quickly, so you go first.
It's
cheese Doritos?
No, what the hell? It's a Fritos flavor twist honey barbecue.
Oh yeah, honey barbecue.
Ooh,
the best
those
chip ever
are
invented.
good.
Twists.
Ever
I
invented.
do like those.
I mean, you're wrong, but those are good.
That's my favorite chip of all time.
They are, but I could definitely see myself getting tired of them.
I don't, baby.
Yeah, mine is.
Oh. Man.
My favorite. Oh God, favorite chip.
Like there are chips that I really enjoy, and I could definitely like see myself being like, this is the chip for me for the rest of my life. But then also like, ranch dip is fucking great,
Yes.
and just be like, just ranch dip for the rest of my life. That doesn't sound too bad either.
I'm like torn because it depends on my mood.
Well, what's your
'Cause
mood right now?
sometimes
It's
it
going to
sounds really
determine the rest of your
strange.
life.
But sometimes I really like a Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip, but the garden salsa one's really good too.
Yeah.
Both
Those
are
are
good
good.
chips.
Both are good.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I do
Respectable
like those.
choices each.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I got? I got one of those mashup chips recently. So, I got Lay's with the Cheeto dust,
flavored Lay's.
Cheeto flavored
What?
Lay's,
What?
and then Doritos ranch powdered Lay's. Cuz it's still Frito-Lay. So they did a mashup where they used a different seasoning on the original Lay's chips.
Yeah, so it's like you're eating a normal Lay's potato chip, but it now tastes
Like
a
ranch.
Cheeto
Like
or
yeah. It now tastes like
ranch.
Doritos
Like
ranch
greasy
or
potatoes.
That's just them trying to make their shitty Lay's taste like better chips.
yeah,
Late.
but
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Lay's suck. They're like
Yeah.
the last chip I'm gonna pick
Because
up.
it's
I
the
was-
most basic of basic chip.
Yeah, it's
but
just
they're
basic.
okay.
Ugh.
The barbecue
I was getting
ones are
defended.
fine.
Yes,
I do.
Pinky fan, just cheating.
The exception of an original Lay's chip, or like the original Lay's style chip, I do like the barbecue. Or the classic ones, but I have to be eating a sandwich. Because I don't just reach for those plain Lay's ever.
Unless they're out of
Unless they're
something.
out of all the other chips and I just want a chip. Because at
Steph,
least
are
I
you-
know it'll just be salty potato. It just tastes like fries.
Are you one of those like people that put chips
Stuff-
in the sandwiches?
Hell yeah. Have you ever seen that meme that pops up randomly online that talks about
No.
like when you eat that sandwich, it gets stuck at the roof of your mouth? We stuffed that with chips. It's a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, you put some chips in it. Yeah. Give it that
Sometimes
crunch.
they put cream cheese in it, and then you put
I
chips.
know it. I know it's a thing. I get sort of like why
You
people
just
do
don't like
it.
fun.
I choose not to participate.
This guy out here
I-
cutting the crust off his sandwiches.
Oh, excuse me,
Mr.
Mr.
Fancy
Crustless
Man over here.
Man.
Apparently in Jersey, they like, oh no, we don't put chips in our sandwiches. That is below us.
Oh, he still cuts the crust off an Uncrustable. There's still edges.
Like, I see where you're going with the chips. I don't prefer them on the sandwich, but
Yeah.
I will take a bite of said sandwich and then
then
put a
eat a
chip in
chip?
right away. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, but I
It's
don't
the same
want it.
thing.
I hear you,
Not the same, it's not
but
the
it's
same.
something about putting a chip on the sandwich I don't want to do.
You know what? Actually, no, I understand because
I will see. Yeah, there's a part where you start to eat the sandwich, and then all the mashed chips start to fall out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then I could
But
see
then-
where it could get messy.
I said it's the same thing, but I know it's not because a friend of mine. This is years ago. He's probably not here. Angelo the Wild Man. What he would do is he would take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? And instead of just being a normal person and taking a bite, sipping some milk, he would just dip the whole thing into the milk and
Oh,
then
and then
bite
eat the
it.
sandwich.
And he's looking at me
No.
like, it's the same thing. I'm just like, you're a monster.
No, no.
Wet bread is fucking gross.
Wet bread is not a thing. Oh no,
Oh,
Anthony. All right, where are you at on the chip thing?
I don't know. Like I've been trying to like parse it out into like, okay, well, in the potato chip world, what's the one I go with? And I think that would probably be like sour cream and onion. Like of the potato chips,
Fair.
that'd be the one. Tortilla chips, like everyone's just like, well, if you go with tortilla chips, you're just clearly talking about queso, and that's also pretty fucking good. And as far as like your separate dips with plain chips, ranch is the one. So really, those are my three choices. It's either sour cream and onion, queso, or ranch.
I like
I-
nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese is good, but like, I feel a little classier when I call it queso.
Well, they're two different
That's the
things.
most fucking Jersey thing you've said all fucking night. out of this accent that's coming in and out, that's the most Jersey motherfucking thing you said.
Okay,
Is like,
he's doing a bit.
when
I
say
was like, you don't
queso,
fucking talk like
it's
that,
classy.
Anthony, but I'm not going to call you out.
He doesn't talk that way in front of us, at least.
No,
I was like, he's saying things differently. I hear it.
Leland, you know better than anybody here that my accent will go in and out whenever I'm doing it for a character.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not, no judgment. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Pinky fans on my side. They voted me the best costume because I've been the most in character.
Who is Pinky Fan? Do we know that person?
Yes, that is Jackie's husband.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Is Jackie in the chat?
Yeah, she's there.
Red
I don't
Velvet
see her
Fox.
name.
Okay, that's
Red
why.
Velvet Fox.
Oh,
There
she
was
changed
new
her name?
names,
She did.
and I was just kind of
Oh.
waiting. Okay.
I was like, this person is talking to me, and I'm all in on it, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
Hi.
For me personally, the greatest chip, and I will fight anyone. It's the hill I will die on. I don't need to fight anybody. I'm okay with my opinion. It's the nacho cheese Dorito, and I'm okay with that choice.
That's
That's a
solid.
good choice. Yeah.
It is a
No,
solid,
that's the
solid-
I look, this body that I'm currently rocking, that is pure nacho cheese Dorito. That is how this happens. So like, I have no problem having that daily, which I do not do anymore because of said problem.
Yeah.
But yes. No, my favorite thing in the world is just a nacho cheese Dorito
They're
dipped
good.
in sour cream.
fair. That is very
Simple.
fantastic.
I mean,
Simple, effective,
yeah.
to become fat. Just-
even in the like Dorito world though, like why that and not like nacho cheese or queso and tortillas?
Oh, the other ones
Yeah.
that they have.
Is it like the powder flavoring specifically that is like really edging it out?
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I like
it has a
that
specific flavor
cheesy
to it.
Dorito taste.
It's-
It's pretty good.
Granted, it's not the same.
Yeah.
I would
But don't-
I would jump on the Cool Ranch train.
Nope.
In that,
Nah.
I do like.
not enough love out there for
do
Cool
get
Ranch.
it.
Well, here's why. Because the Cool Ranch
Bring that up and
Doritos
knock yours.
in the 90s were amazing. And they changed the recipe. And I'm not too impressed with the new
Still
ones. now.
good.
They're still good, but they are not the same. I don't know what is
Yeah.
the change in it. It's kind of like old tricks were good, new tricks suck. Like I can't tell you the difference, but there's a distinctive taste that I'm like, no.
I can't like.
Oh my God, not to bring this up because it fucking blew my mind about it 3 hours ago when I found out about it. Did you know that Fruit Loops are not flavored? They're all one flavor. They're just different colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found
I
that
did
out.
not know that.
So I found that out. Carl's Jr. had like these Fruit Loop donuts, and I was just like, because they came with like 5 colors, I think, and I was just like, oh, I feel like I want to eat like the lime flavored one right now, so I grabbed the green one and I ate it. And then I was like, okay, I'll just do the blue one now. And I was like, this tastes exactly like this. And then I know it's not the cereal, but then I realized they didn't change that either. I thought maybe I'd taste different things.
I
We're all the
honestly
same.
thought the flavor of the Fruit Loop
Is the
was
color it is.
was the color combination was what made that distinctive flavor. I did not know that they have no flavor other than the flavor.
Like
The
this
color is just
Fruit
a
Loops.
color.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it
This
blew
is
my mind.
grape or yellow or whatever.
This is why I insist that Skittles
Yeah, they're all
only
one
have the one flavor, because if you eat them individually, you're a fucking psychopath, and
What,
I don't
for
want to know you anyway.
Oh, sometimes I like too. It's fun.
Wait, eat Skittles individually? I do.
I like to put them all in little camps of the colors,
And then you eat like a
and
different
then
one.
I pretend they're having a color war.
There was a girl that I used to
Like
follow on
the
Instagram.
yellows take out the blues and the purples take out the red. They all get eaten in the end, so everybody loses but me.
Sounds racist.
There was this one
I mean,
girl I
it's
followed
not
on
meant
Instagram.
to be. I'm just excited that I can tell the colors.
X on my
So,
side.
Oh.
you know.
X with me.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
look, I
someone
can't
who's
tell the
sorted.
colors of the M&Ms sometimes, so I just, eat those.
Yeah, but that's all chocolate. That's all the same. Where'd Scoob go?
An Amazon order came, so he went to go.
He
get
had
it.
to go pee at the fire hydrant.
He had to
Late ass it.
find. He needed to find.
He needed
Yeah.
a Scooby snack.
Oh, You remember when they had those?
They
Scooby
still do.
snacks?
Yeah. I
Well,
remember
okay. So Anthony, do
And then
you
that
have
was
a
a
chip,
drink you could get at the bar.
or should I read this other question? I think would be very funny to end the show on.
You know what? I think I'll go a plain Ruffles with ranch.
Right on.
Okay. No,
I think
that's fair.
as far as like chips that I would that I crave, or like I get most excited to see, I think like some God, who makes that good ranch? I don't know.
Denny's.
I mean, Denny's got a good ranch, but like that's a different ranch though. Like ranch
Yeah.
dip to ranch like sauce, it's not the same. They're not
There's
equal.
one with a blue lid. I want to say it's Ruffles Ranch or
Yeah, I think that's the one.
or
'cause
a
that's the
Frito
way-
Lay's ranch.
That
One
sounds
of them
right.
does a ranch that is
it's
a
got a blue
distinct
lid.
ranch flavor that I think of.
I like to cheat. I like to get the ranch powder and mix it in my sour cream.
I heard that's
so it's
really
just sour
good,
cream.
and I wanna try that.
It's just sour cream with flavoring.
Nobody got time for that.
You mean the 30 seconds?
Yeah, I don't
love
want to do the
sour
work.
cream.
This
Fucking Beck coming in with some hacks.
Hidden
Hidden
Valley
Valley.
Greek yogurt ranch.
Oh, I think I've seen that at Vaughn.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
I
too,
think
yeah.
I've seen.
I can see
Question.
that being something.
Are
I ain't got
we?
no Greek yogurt.
Is there a dip that you like absolutely hate?
Yeah, French onion.
Yeah, French onion.
Fuck it.
Oh, I don't.
Terrible.
Mind
You look too much like ranch.
Yeah.
You and your blue cheese ass can fucking get the hell out of here.
it. Yeah.
It's
There's
not
a
blue cheese.
There's a
They
French
both
onion
look like ranch.
dip
They're
at
trying to
Trader
step into my
Joe's that's
bullshit.
really good.
Yeah.
Have you tried their elote dip at Trader Joe's yet, Leland?
No,
Yo.
I don't fuck with an elote.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you don't like corn?
I like corn.
You
It's
don't
got
like
the
Mexican
juice.
corn?
I am weird about corn. I like it out of a can. I hate eating corn on the cob. I find
okay.
it.
No, that's
Oh,
fair.
that's fair.
I understand. That's understandable.
Yeah, it's a thing. I just don't like watching me eat it, and I don't like seeing other people eat it. Like it's just like
fair.
I don't know. It's not a sexual thing, Anthony. It's just gross.
I didn't say it was.
I'm one of those people at the
I
Thanksgiving
wasn't even thinking
table
it.
that will get the corn piece and get a knife and cut off slivers because
Yeah, my
I
dad
don't
does
like
that.
how I don't like it
sociopath.
getting stuck in my teeth.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer over here.
Sexy Jeffrey Dahmer, because that's the thing now. Apparently,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
it shouldn't be.
We
Shouldn't be at
doing
all.
that. Shouldn't be doing that.
I want to ask this question because it's spooky Halloween season.
All right.
Okay.
Jordan, this is a fight question. I know you like these.
I like fighting things.
Would you rather fight one 100-foot horse or 100 1-foot horses?
I'd fight the.
I would fight 100 1-foot horses.
No, see, I think I would eventually lose against 100 horses, but I would win against a 100-foot horse. I just keep attacking.
we have-
It's
How would you
goes down.
win?
I would take one horse and then I would swing it around so I could hopefully knock off all the other ones to make more space.
I want this now. That's what I want. I'll fight the 100 horses.
Right? It just seems.
we
Although
have-
there's a lot.
Our
They're
choice
smaller.
of-
They're 1 foot.
I'll just have 2 machetes and just
Take
start
2
hacking
of
away.
them and then just propeller your way through them all.
Exactly.
Do I have my choice of weapons?
Sure, why not?
Then yeah, I would definitely go against a 100-foot horse.
You see, I'll be using the claymore that I won against that orangutan. You know,
Right.
just-
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll win against all the
new
horses.
challenge.
Nah,
I've prepared for this.
I go in, I hop in my snow speeder, and I fucking take that motherfucker out like a AT-AT on horse.
I feel you chose the wrong weapon.
Did I? Did I?
I mean, a gun would be quicker.
I got
Yeah.
heavy laser blasters.
Just
I
keep
can
shooting the
fly?
legs. Shooting the knee till it falls over.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna treat it like a AT-AT and like just take the legs out.
What's
I
the horse
think
gonna
I
do
would-
without the legs?
I think I'd want to fight the 100-foot little horses.
Oh, then you're an idiot.
I feel that I could just kick on them.
I
Not
can use
100
a
of them.
skip it.
But
You
there's
don't know
100
me.
of them.
They're not coming at you in a line, Leland.
Yeah,
They move in a
that.
herd.
you're being swarmed by them. That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
I'd use a skip it. Because you're on the skip it. And then
She
it
said
keeps
I'll use the
swinging.
skip it.
They're 1 foot.
She stomps her foot into one of them and then uses that dead one as a skip it around her fucking ankle.
I mean, Steph, that's all predicated that you can skip it that long.
Yeah.
I can skip it.
And okay,
For
I
that
need to
long?
skip it, and we'll find out.
Skip it was bullshit.
plus, I feel like
Skip
the
it never
would have to
worked.
be a
I think I
custom
could do
skip
2
it.
rotations, and I was like, all right, this is it?
You have to have a custom skip it with like spikes and blades on it. You have to make sure you don't hit your own leg though.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. I'd use a razor scooter.
Why do you pick the hardest thing to wield?
Steph, you know they're not actually razors, right?
No, I know
Imagine how
that.
small the jockeys are for the 100 horses.
Oh shit! Do we gotta fight the jockeys too?
Nah, they're wild horses.
Just
Okay.
give me a machine gun. I mow them all down.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good point. If we just got our choice of weapons, just get like a chain gun,
Yeah.
and then 100 mini horses isn't a big
Yeah, but
deal.
you'll run out of bullets, so you'll at least take out more than half, hopefully, and then the rest you could have enough energy to kill with your foot.
Not if I have a saw that has 100-round capacity.
Oh, are you gonna one shot 100?
One shot 100 horses.
Have you guys seen me at a gun range? I'm very good.
No, we haven't.
No, why would we?
I've gone to
Fair point.
a gun.
I've never shot a gun.
Really?
Yeah, everyone has that reaction.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
I'll be honest, I set you up for that. Everyone has that reaction.
I still want to shoot a shotgun. That's one of the goals.
They're
I have
fun,
nothing
yeah.
against shooting guns. I choose not to own a gun, so like
That's
availability is an issue. But I haven't had the opportunity. Plenty of people will be like, "Oh, what? No, I'll take you to the gun range, or I'll take you shooting sometime." Never happens.
Well,
Yeah.
I've done it. It was fine.
It was fun. We took my mom. She did it once and said no more, and then she sat and watched us do the rest of it.
I know there was something about it where it was like, I could get into this, so I'm gonna put this down.
So waking something in you.
Yeah, but
I
it was
still want
also
to do
like
the laser
laser
tag.
I would love to laser tag.
laser tag is great.
Yeah.
So
I'd even love to do a paintball.
Paintball
That's another
is
one that I still wanna do. I still
painful
wanna do
as
paintball.
fuck.
Paintball is painful.
Remember
But
when
it's
we were
fun.
supposed
So
to?
painful.
We'll try to do that. Yeah, no, me and Jordan, when we were on the way going to Liberty Station, we were trying to look. Ultra Zone
Yeah.
is not a thing anymore.
Yep, that did not survive the pandemic.
That makes sense. You gotta touch everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was so fun. They used to have like $5 games, and then they had the 2-hour lock-in. Like that would be so fun.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I actually had fun with laser tag. We even had fun with laser tag at Knott's.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's that
and-
one
and
laser tag thing that
the
was
one
still
maze
fun.
with zombies.
Yeah, that was still fun.
Yeah, they replaced that this year, Steph, with a new one where I think we shoot vampires.
Even more fun.
I think. I'm not quite sure. I haven't watched the video yet because I wanted to be surprised with everybody.
Yeah, I didn't look up
mean-
anything because I just wanted to be surprised.
Yeah.
It's okay.
If they lay down the mythology that vampires are sensitive to silver and you got silver bullets, then I'll buy into it. Whatever.
We just want you to know that these bullets are silver. Play along, okay?
Okay, but
Acknowledged.
but do we know
Just
how
don't call them
vampires
garlic
react to
bullets.
laser blasts?
Huh?
Lasers just concentrated sunlight.
Start wrapping this up.
All right. If you have enjoyed this ridiculous
Sun gun.
conversation, stun guns.
Sun
Oh,
gun.
stun gun!
Guns.
Yeah, fucking damn it.
All these things are in Underworld.
It's true.
Ooh, yeah, sort of. All right, yeah. If you've enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on our social medias. We are on the Twitter, the Instagram, and the Facebook. You can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. Or by looking for at LORC Podcast on any of those places. You doing okay there,
My
champ?
head. Everything fell off.
It's fine. The show's over.
That wasn't your hair?
No!
The lies.
Okay, this is.
Headbands
Jackie,
hurt.
y'all determine the winners out there. Tonight is the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast here live on Twitch. We are here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on Twitch at twitch.tv/LORC podcast. Thursday is Co-op Thursday, normally, not this week. Hang tight.
This week.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Things are going on. But that's where Steph and Jordan play a game. Usually it's Resident Evil. Someday they'll play something different. I'm just waiting for that day to come.
Yeah.
But it's a good time. And Sunday is the community day where we play large multiplayer games with everybody who is a part of our Discord or just interested in playing. We've been playing Jackbox. We dipped into Red Dead online for the first time in a while because other games lied to us and said that we could do multiplayer and wouldn't let us do it. Yeah, that's some nonsense.
There will be nothing this Sunday, though.
No, not this Sunday.
This
Too much
Sunday.
going on.
Yeah.
October's a busy month for all of us. We're out here getting our spook on. And so no gaming this Sunday, sorry. But if you want to hang with us, we are always there out on the Discords. Free to everybody. Just go ahead and find us on any of the social medias. Reach out to us in the chat. We'll send you the link and we'll get you in, baby. The memes, the wrestling. We got a Halloween channel. It is always active. A fantastic community of just amazing human beings. Jordan.
Yes, sir.
You out there on the internet. If people want to find you, tell them where to find you.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. Watch my YouTube short and Instagram reel of the Powerpuff Girls reveal because that, again, it's doing very well. It's the best, it's the most viewed thing I've ever done.
There you go.
It's
That's
crazy. Fun to do, too.
Cool. Yes.
The end.
Leland.
Steph. Okay, yeah.
Or Steph, whichever. There was a long pause, so I picked it up.
Go, Leland.
But it's always you first.
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff. Leland, where can the people find you?
You can follow my art adventures on Leland Pierce Art, and you can follow my tiki adventures on Pineapple Pierce, all on Instagram. You could look at Mild Chuckles on Twitter if you want, but no one give a fuck, so, it is what it is.
It makes me
You got to
chuckle.
put the effort into it.
I tried. No one cared. I tweeted. No one gave a fuck. I'm fine.
What happened overnight? It's a long haul. And if you want to get devilish with me, find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
It's dying, ain't it? Yeah, fuck it.
What if he said, like, if you want me to give you a deviled egg? Actually,
Why?
that's weird. Never mind. Don't say that.
We weren't talking about
Yeah.
eggs, and I'm not trying to like devil anybody's egg. I'm just trying to get up in them guts.
If you want to raise hell with me,
Oh, that works. Good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good one.
I mean, maybe a little too vague.
I don't know. I was
for
just trying to think
using.
of deviled, and deviled egg came up, and I like deviled eggs, and now I'm hungry.
Oh, no, I would have went with, like, if you want to touch my horns.
If you're...
felt a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
if you also like
Oh,
Bon Jovi.
have you watched this show?
If you want to fuck a devil, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
Oh my god.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are,
Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.